Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Episode 4 of Alan Wake here. Last episode, found out Alan Wake's wife did not make it. Terrible, terrible accident. Looked like she drowned in the water outside the cabin that no longer exists. And Alan Wake was sucked up by some dark tornado vortex and thrown into a lake as well. And then now he's woken up inside some weird house. And now I don't know what's going on. So, without further ado, let's find out what's going on in the life of
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
I can't focus either, Alan. Okay.
There were only empty sheets of paper here.
Killer Wake
No
chair.
manuscript pages.
Stupid chair. Tell me what to do. Hey, look. An IV drip.
Good evening.
Well,
Are
Jesus.
we feeling better now?
Scared the crap out of me.
Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm.
Yeah.
I get the message.
I'm a
Loud
little
and
disappointed. I
clear.
thought it was a real
Quite
gorilla.
right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
You're a weird
Big
doctor.
of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Uh-huh. I don't follow him. I want to check out these drawers. I can't open.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Wait. Nope. Ah, hey. Creator's Dilemma. Now available in bookstores across the country. Sweet. The engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the how explained in his own words. No, again, the flow, not how. Stupid FL looking like an H. Emerson. Who's Emerson? Emerson? Oh, fan of Night Spring. Is that candy? Ooh, I want candy. Death Rally. Oh, damn, I just... See? Oh, look, an Xbox 360 copy of Night Spring. Sweet, Night Spring's a game. Oh, an Xbox 360. Oh, wait a minute. How does it even look on that TV? Like, do you even get the full screen? Jesus. The hell plays on a 19-inch? That's not even a 19-inch. It's like a 15-inch TV. Does it even have audio-video hookups? And what is this? Normal game. Like a map.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Alright.
This way,
I have
Alan.
no intention of. But. No. I'm exploring, sir. Taking out my anger on all these chairs. These paintings that I can't see. Alright, fine. Over here. Hey. Why is this Soul's room locked? Oh, what's up, Gorilla? Now what? Over here. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear. What? It looks weird. Anderson. Oh. Hey, why does he get a table? There's 2 beds in there. Alright, fine,
Now,
Hartman,
Alan,
you win
from
this
past
round.
experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
But it's all
Go
true.
this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
Hey, wait a minute.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Hoping to find a manuscript. Ah, big old sundial. It is very lovely out here.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
A storm is coming.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
That's because you're a liar.
It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy.
Because you are.
It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved his
trying to
own
bring you
voice.
out of
His
the
words
world you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I dug
can't
my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
The guy doing.
Scary, scary, scary.
Ah.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Ew.
Asshole.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
'em to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Wait, don't stop. Oh. Oh, here's the painter.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming.
The squeaky toy?
Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Alright. I think that painting looks great.
I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Right? I have a feeling I will be out there tonight. Oh, okay, that's where that noise is coming from. Oh, hey, it's those old timers from the diner. Alright. Back to Hartman. Oh, there's coffee over here. Yeah. Alright. I'll go this way. On there. What's up, gorilla? What am I reading? Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand and ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' needs for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged with creative problems. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems. They won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow, trademark, would work best when you are actively engaged in shaping. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. I have all the concerns.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
Night Springs and board game.
What a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor.
I love these
They had
guys.
how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
I don't know, man. They didn't seem to be suffering from dementia a week ago.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
Excuse me.
Don't you think?
Nope. I mean, yeah, probably. You know.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash but I kept it safe from these bastards.
It's a manuscript.
My head... Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Yeah, the doctor.
It was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Nope.
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm.
Hmm.
Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Sounds awesome.
I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
All right.
So tired.
Lamp lady.
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I really would like to.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. First, all these doors are locked. So they're just being weird.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say
Cauldron
they
Link
made a
Lodge, 19.
contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Nope. My room.
Something's wrong. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Huh. So I guess
Always dark outside.
next
My
part's
editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I didn't quite catch all. But look, I found more coffee. Yay! Coffee is good for you.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Alright, back to my room it is.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Off.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Birch.
Alright. Check out Hartman's office.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Huh. Okay. Very odd.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. "Hey, Hartman, where's Al?" Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
That doesn't sound good. Oh.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yep. Seems like.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
That Barry?
Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! But they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
Oh.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Alright. There they are.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Uh-oh. Oh, looks like we got Hartman. Wake seemed very pleased with himself. Kind of a dick move though, Wake.
Presence would be only in the moment. I had to find a way out.
Run.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Needed light, huh? Like a lamp? I'm not gonna make it. Oh wait, you know what? There's this generator up here. Did it work? Come on, let's get rid of everything. Oh, looks like it's all. Looks like the worst of it's cleared out. Oh god. Stupid bookshelves. Come on, pick up the flare. What the hell? Where am I supposed to go? Now wait to see if that ball. Ow! Oh god. Well, that's not what I want to do. Whew. Oh, right into it.
Al! I'm here! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, great.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al!
Whew, thanks, Bear.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oh. I bet. How do I get out? Alright. Have to go this way. Oh, great. Gotta go through the hedge maze. This should be fun. Oh, I didn't realize I had a gun with me. Say those evil guys. Oh crap. Which way do I go? Dead end, of course. Don't trust email. Well, I already don't, so we're good there. I feel like this is dead end. Oh, okay, but good, there's a manuscript page. Alright. Alright. Oh, okay, I'm not out of the woods, so to speak, just yet. Okay.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Sounds like a meal. Yep. Oh crap. Ah. Stupid ravens. I hate those things. Alright. Found some light. Oh, good. And the manuscript page. Back to handgun. Oh, crap. Stupid gardeners. Okay. Dark water does not look nice. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, revolver ammo. Okay, next revolver. Bastard snuck up on me. Ah, of course the light went out. Ah, good. I found a lockbox thing. Alright, cool. Hopefully it's got some good stuff in there. Alright, save that for when I really need it. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh wow, okay. Wonder if we got something big coming. More shotgun ammo? Hoo boy. Give me 12. It's like another manuscript up here. And who's there at the end? Barry's there, but this doesn't look good.
Al! You're alive!
Yep.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Alright.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
Come on, you bastard, take it. Ah, damn it. I thought I dodged. Alright, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Nice job, Barry. Whew.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come
Cut
back
out.
soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I feel bad for all those people, though, that were innocents in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Oh. That looks like it hurt. Oh, it's getting worse. No, good. Worried about Barry there for a minute.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Of course I did.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
You didn't hear him yelling at you right now? Come on.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
Where is he?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Have to find a way down.
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Oh, looks like the Andersons' farm.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, gotta give it to Barry, though. Brave guy. Oh, that doesn't look good. Over here. Jesus. Ah, damn it. just to get to this manuscript. Ah, right into it. Alright. Like that took care of the worst of it. Ah, Jesus. Oof. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna find one, but I'm sure as I'm gonna try. Good boy. Oh, there we go. Alright. Gonna help me with that. Oh, okay, cool. And just to make sure. Doesn't look like there's anything this way. Alright. Ah, it's tired so
I could sense
easily.
the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yep. Trust no one in the dark. Huh. I never thought about that. Thanks for the advice. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, God. Ah! Ah! Where are you going? Ah, Jesus. Wonder. Damn it. Oh, Jesus. That's it. I'm not gonna. Damn. Guess I just gotta make it to that next
I
light.
could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
So, looks like stopping, trying to get that light was a problem. Jeez. Alright. Next round. Oh, God. That was about to run off the edge.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
And still no weapons. That's the... Yes, switch to heavy duty. And yep, coffee, I'll take it. Looked like people were just here for a good time. And it was ruined by this damn darkness.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Let's see the damage soon. Okay. Alright. Oh.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Okay. Well, you're doing a terrible job.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Yeah. I got all these. Yeah. Oh, but I missed it. Yeah.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Damn it. I hate when I missed it.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
See, like, I'm kind of inclined not to read these because, you know, I mean, are they not in order? It's like...
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Well, I mean, he threw the deal. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something real quick. Nah, right, we're back. Or I'm back. Anyway, having some issues with my, I mean, not really issues, but I use my webcam, not my webcam, my cell phone as my webcam. And I have to have it plugged in so it doesn't drain, but apparently it's running the battery out faster than it can charge, which is weird. So, eventually I'm going to have to invest in an actual real camera. Backup. Sometimes you just have to use your money for the right things. And, you know, my kids and wife come first. Shame on me, right? Anyway, we are going back. You know what? Let's go and continue looking at these storylines.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh, I wonder if Mott's that other dude. The one who's... Yep. The one who claimed to have the wife.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. And he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Am I still awake? Well, Alan is wake. Alan is woke. What's going on right now, Toby-kun? Thanks for popping in, bro.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
I'm going to use that Alan Wake is Alan Woke for my next episode tag. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Alright. And then apparently he knows Tom Zane.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Dark presence.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free. When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I guess that's who was driving. Yeah, I missed a lot of pages on this run. Oh well. A lot of maps. There, one there. 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 Where am I going? Up here. Wonder if I can get around them. Let's find out. Oh, of course. Oh. Oh.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Alright. Those stupid traps. Alright. That'll help. Ow! Supposed to go. Come on. Oof. All right.
I could see the car.
Oh, there it is.
There was no sight of the driver.
All right. Ugh. Things got me on my nerves.
Hello? Anybody here?
Oh, it's galoshes.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? What are you? Ah! No!
The front door was
I'm
locked.
sorry! Ah! Ah!
Guess I'm just getting some coffee then. Oh. Okay. Go upstairs. Wait, it's downstairs. Oh. Alright, upstairs it is. Alright. No kicking this time, Alan? Oh, poor guy's got.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Oh, it's this guy.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin.
my buddy, Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. It's like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Oh man. Sucks.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Oh. So are those memories or are they misleads from the darkness? Wish I knew. That front door is probably open now.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Poor Danny. Forced to kill his friend.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, jeez. Oh. I mean, deer hunting, you know. Okay, got a flare. Ooh, flashbang. Only one. Ooh. Better be careful. Yeah. Anything else? Manuscripts. Alright. Under here. Nope. Okay. Where till next? Make sure there's nothing on here. Oh, what's that? See a manuscript page. Good. Glad I didn't miss that. Already missed too many. Oh, look, an outhouse. Alright, we'll do some horrific driving.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Ah. Need to stop and get some coffee. Need to stay awake somehow, right? Alright. I'm supposed to get to the farm. But what's down this way? Alright. Check this out. Alright, cool. Found another one of these. Ooh, more flashbangs. That's gonna be useful. Alright. Batteries. Upstairs. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and go where I'm supposed to. I have a feeling I have to go up that way eventually anyway. Well, what the hell? No? And what is up this way? Camera gets so weird when you're driving. Yeah, radio. Ooh. Yeah, let's get the hunting rifle. 5 rounds. Oh, okay, cool. Bam.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes.
Huh.
She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
So, did he just describe Alan Wake's wife? Alright. I can run through that way. Okay, there we go. Door closed. Oh, no manuscript this time. Whoop. Ah! Boy, the hunting rifle kicks ass. Alright. Continue on this way. Okay. Cool. Just, come on. There you go. Alright. Yeah, just ramping it off. You remember, Alan's an author, not a driver. Whoa! Right of way. That's a good achievement to have. I do have the right of way. Are you serious? I can't drive anymore? I have to walk the rest of the way in. Like, old Pucky man. Alright, I guess we're walking in from here. All I need is for one of them. Stupid giant machines. Like, I knew as soon as I got close to it, something like that was gonna happen. Oh, I do have to go that way. Let me just make sure. See anything glowing, so no manuscripts. Alright. There's coffee over there. Anything over here? What's in here? Good. Another chest of goodies. Alright, more flashbangs. How many of those things I got? 4? Okay. I will hold on to them. Alright. I had a feeling as soon as I came out there I'd be attacked, but I was ready for it. It's the same location. Same building, just a different part. But nothing in there. Alright, so no manuscript. An outhouse. Whoa. What the hell? Are you serious? Freaking throwing the bones of the dead at me? Damn, no respect. Seriously, man, that's messed up. That's also what I get for exploring. Harryhausen, right? Okay. Didn't have quite the movement of a Harryhausen skeleton though, so you know, they're alright. Not great. This. Like, what do you call them? Fireworks.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until
Yeah,
I
that makes
saw
sense
the
why those
stage.
fireworks are there.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
No, not Barry.
God damn.
Oh, okay. I thought the dragon's gonna kill Barry.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot.
Oh, crap.
We have to fight them all! I can tell them Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Hold on, I'm trying to get the stage lights on.
All right. Oh, crap. What the? Why didn't he move? Ah, he got stuck on the stairs. Damn it.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot.
We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here! I'll help you out!
Ah, damn it.
Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff
Oh.
around? This place is stopped!
He's serious already. Dude, move. Oh, heavy duty. Collateral carnage. Phew. Finally. Oof. Oh, snap. The Anderson brothers really know how to rock and roll.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Right. Alright, let me refill my ammo. That one's all filled up. And more of the okay, I got 20. Oh no, it's a regular. Yay, coffee. Well, that's pretty freaking sweet.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Yeah. I got you. Too bad I don't have any flamethrowers. Or, what do you call it? Flare guns. This way closed? Yep. I don't miss any manuscripts. Ah, like that one over there. All right. Slap dancing, bone shaking. Yep.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left
Jesus.
it. I'll come back for it once we have the
Cut out
place
freaked me
secured.
out again.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Oh, there's something over there. Sweet. Another manuscript page. I don't find any more graveyards. Alright, I'm gonna climb up this way. See what we can find. Jump.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and serious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Ah, poor Barry. Turned out to be an alright guy. Alright, Barry, let's go.
Wow! You look at that really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Oh, there's stuff shining over here. Ah, there it is. Oh, sweet, Night Springs.
We all
All right.
spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig? Your first
dreams
real
have a way
writing
of
job.
forcing
What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life.
Was this one of your
Oh,
episodes?
I wonder.
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake...
That was a good episode. Alright. Out upstairs. Oh, manuscript. Damn. Viking skiff too.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna finish pouring. Ah, yeah, there's power there. These tour dates. Yes, they are. The Old Gods of Asgard, the 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. April 11th, Seattle, Washington. April 13th, Bakersfield, California. April 14th, Long Beach, California. April 17th, New York City, New York. April 18th, New York, New Jersey. April 22nd, Detroit, Michigan. April 26th, Jacksonville, Florida. April 27th, Tampa, Florida. April 30th, New Orleans, Louisiana. May 1st, Baton Rouge. That's a pretty good tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Wish I could have seen these Andersons rock. Ah, there it goes. Boom. Oh, batteries? Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. son of a bitch. Oof. Eat those guys. The Greek god tour was epic. Alright. There you go. Surrender. What the hell is he looking at?
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Oh, there you go. Alright, well, like usual, I'll make sure I don't miss any main. Ah, Barry's underneath the light. Well, they get around all this garbage. Okay. Alright, safe point.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going
Oh.
on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Oh, okay. That way, so I guess we are going out this way. At least he kicked it.
Be careful, Al!
Yeah, I know. Shotgun ammo. Gonna be some trouble, huh?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Doing just fine, Barry. Doing just fine. There's a TV up here. It's weird. Puts a TV at the top of a, I was gonna say barn, but I don't know what this is really. Oh, it's a radio. Okay, maybe that makes more sense. And I already got the heavy duty batteries.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me,
Yes,
or
that's
does
usual.
Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat,
Yeah,
but
a little
actually
bit.
most of the
A
trouble
little bit like
seems to be
Moses
coming
lack.
from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, that guy. That one at the end. I could definitely see why you'd say that. Get this generator started.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
And what was I worried about? Just kick the damn thing open. Alright. More flares. More hunting rifle ammo. Oh man, I maxed out 25. Barry. Because I gotta open it for Barry. Oh, Jesus. Oh God. Ah. Jesus Christ. Oh, great. Probably gonna be more of them. Just the one? This is just the one. Alright. Let's see what kind of goodies are in here. More flares. I don't need the revolver ammo. Alright. I think I'm good. A lot of flares. Switch to them. Oh. And ladder. kick this down. Oh, silo keys. I'm gonna get attacked. Seemed like it.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Well. Oh, there we go.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
Yep.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Oh god, why is there a chainsaw there? Wish I could use it. Old gods know the truth. Of course they do. Okay, any manuscripts before I go in? Oh, the house falling apart. I don't really see any. Alright, guess we'll make our way in. I didn't realize Barry was still following me.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Oh, I wonder where that could possibly be. Hey, coffee! Ah. Bar, drum. What's this?
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Oh. Bullets. If only I could find the fuse box. Right. Oh, okay.
I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch. Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
Oh, there. There we go. That was an easy fix.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Ah.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Just cabin key, my jam.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey,
Gods
Al,
of Asgard.
lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
I've just been sitting there. Who knows for how long. cut out.
Right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff?
The
I feel like my brain's
the
coming
voice
out of
actor
my
doing
nose.
drunk Alan Wake sounds like a guy who's never been drunk before.
Recipe off those coots and be
Like, I've never been drunk, but this is what drinks sound like to me.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Barry's passed out. Actually, Barry looks kind of dead. Hope not. What's going on? Out of body experience?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming. It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Oh. Yeah, why do I have to hold it?
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Oh,
I'd
there
been
she
easy prey.
is.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Fire!
Alice!
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Yes.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Bitch.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
This is what happened for a week?
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Since he wrote the story.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Oh, he must have wrote it for a week. That's where that week went.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Yes, me.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Why isn't it a diving suit though?
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Thanks, Zane.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay
crap.
for it.
Well, damn. Looks like that's the end of episode 4, folks. Oh man. Well, as usual, I'm gonna let the music play through. But that was definitely an enjoyable episode. Not as long or, well, maybe about as long. Yeah, it was about the same amount of time, but definitely not as like episode 3 had me like on the edge of my seat the whole time. But this one had a lot more storytelling and revelation, so it was just as enjoyable for different reasons. I just realized it's the song that we found. It's a good rendition, too. I gotta give it up to this team, man. They did a good job putting music together for this game.
just a dream, one mystery remains. For it is said on moonless nights, they may still haunt this place.
Nope. Mwah. It is beautiful. Beautiful music.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker return. Alright. Well, folks, we're gonna go and call it there. That is the end of episode 4. Really appreciate you guys coming out, especially you, Toby-kun. Always appreciate the support, bro. I don't know when we'll be back. Usually I do Wednesday nights, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow night I'll find some time and I'll do episode 5. I think there's only a total of 6 episodes of this game, so we got a couple more nights to go. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time, because right now it is
Sleepy time.
Sure is, folks. It is sleepy time. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.